Well, let's see if Mortal Shell 2 is optimized for Intel GPUs. So I'm using the Intel Arc B580, the 12GB GPU, the Intel reference card, paired up with the i5 12400F, and 32GB of DDR4 memory running at 3200 MHz, and the latest driver from Intel, and nothing is overclocked, everything is base speeds. So let's see how this game performs, man. It's the early access. If you guys want to check it out, it's going to be on Steam for free. Just download it and play it. So let's jump into it. All right, starting it off on 4K. If you guys are new to my channel, I'm just letting you know I usually test all the games on 4K first and then work my way down. You know, even though it's not a 4K capable card, this is how I run things on this channel, you know. Sometimes you might be surprised. These cards can actually run games on 4K if you just adjust some settings. So I'm starting it off on 4K on a B580, which is not ideal, but let's see, man. So I'm gonna max everything out on TSR. And what I found here is like we can use DLSS and FSR. And there's no XeSS support. It might be because it's early access. They might add it later on when the full game releases. As of now, it's only TSR, DLSS, and FSR. Okay, I'm gonna keep the frame rate limit to 360. Pretty sure we're not gonna hit that. Frame generation, and again, for some reason we got DLSS frame generation in XeSS card. I mean Intel card. That's kind of weird, but we'll see if it's gonna work or not later on. But for now, keep it off on TSR, and everything is maxed out. You know, very high with hardware ray tracing turned on. So as max as you can go. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna start a new game. See if I can make the game work on even 20 FPS on 4K. Pretty sure it's not gonna work, but let's see what the B580 can do. There's literally no way we're getting 20 FPS native 4K with hardware ray tracing on a B580, and it's only using 8 GB of VRAM. What? There's literally no way. I mean, it's a really well optimized game then. It's on TSR. It says native 4K, we're getting 20 FPS with hardware ray tracing. That's insane. We actually have a really well optimized game, and the game actually looks pretty too. You know, for what it is, it's looking pretty solid. 19 FPS. The sensitivity on the controller is a little bit too much though, I'm not gonna lie with that. But yeah, man, 20 FPS native 4K with hardware ray tracing. That's insane. It might be because we haven't opened up to the world yet. But again, man, this is still pretty impressive for 4K. There's no way. All right, man, let me just play with the settings a little bit. Let me see if I can do DLSS. Is it even gonna matter? Still 19, 20 FPS. Okay. I don't think the game has implemented the DLSS features and all of that accurately, because you shouldn't be able to do this on a Intel card with DLSS, you know what I mean? So I don't know what the hell is going on over here, but seems to be the same thing. TSR, DLSS, they look pretty much the same. So I don't know, man. Okay, so let me go back in here again. I think I'll just keep it to, not FSR. FSR, I don't think it's FSR4. I'm gonna give it to TSR, and then quality, or maybe actually go to performance, because performance makes more sense. And again, this is with everything maxed out, okay? And that takes us all the way to 40 FPS. Does it look a little bit grainy? I don't see things, so it looks pretty clear for what it is. Okay, let's keep it going. What the hell is going on over here? It's a party up here? Wow. Yeah, when I look into those grass over there, it looks a little blurry, but nothing too terrible, you know what I mean? 48 FPS. Okay, let's keep it going. 43, so this is surprisingly good, man. And again, I had to see how it's gonna be when we actually, you know, get into a fight scene or something like that. I know this game is like Elden Ring, you know, it's like a boss fight game. And I usually suck at these type of games, but let's see. Ooh, 71 in here. We look pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, this is like, you know, rendering anything, just, you know, let's keep it going, see what's gonna happen. New shell discovered. I don't know what that means. I've never played the first game, so it's my first time experience playing Mortal Shell. And it seems to be pretty cool. Okay, so we had the cutscene, and now I think we are actually in the game. Got a bunch of stuff. Okay, and it looks pretty cool. 47 FPS still, so seems to be a really well optimized game, guys. Ooh. Okay. See, using the backhand, like, I think he did, right? See? Like reversing the freaking thing. Hitting people with the handle instead of the freaking Sword. Am I stuck? No. So 44 FPS, man. Man, the game looks actually good with the ray tracing. What if I turn it off? I just want to see. I had to restart the game for that? I don't think so. So, from 44 to 50 FPS just by turning off ray tracing. Okay. So this game is like really well optimized from what I've seen so far. This is 4K, guys. Performance mode. Talk to Rook. Oh, there's a guy up here. I didn't even see this. Is it a vulture? Okay, 44 FPS, looking pretty good. Ooh. The combat seems pretty fluid. Ah, just look at that. A pretty looking game. I'm not sure if it's actually on, the heck was that? I have no idea. 50 FPS, guys, on maxed out settings. So, thing is looking actually, see, is what I said. Like, you never know if it's gonna run really well on 4K or not. Seems like it's gonna run really well. So, but if I use frame generation, I don't even know it's gonna work. DLSS. FSR. There's no way FSR has 3x frame gen. What am I even know? Okay. Let me see DLSS. I don't know if it's gonna even work. It's gonna crash. Yeah, I don't think DLSS frame gen is gonna work on this setting because this is not a DLSS, an NVIDIA card. So I don't think that function even works on this thing. It's just because it's an open beta, things are not actually applied. I'm just gonna turn it off. And since we don't have XeSS, I'm just going to try FSR. FSR has 1x frame gen. I don't think there's 2x for that at all. And yes, FSR frame gen works. Now we're getting 75 FPS. Okay. Ooh, there's gore in the game. I like that. I like the combat. And it's looking pretty good for what it is, you know? Look at the frame time graph. It is super solid, straight line. I like that. What the heck? Oh! Oh, there's a gun for us. Damn. Okay. Alright, bro. This game might be up my alley. Oh, we don't have any more ammo. That sucks. Let me see the blocking, okay. I actually like the combat in this game. This is pretty good. Damn, I might have to buy the game just to play it for like 2 hours and stop it. And move on to the next game. Ooh, nice. Okay, so with frame gen, you can actually play the game on 70 FPS. That means if I even turn on freaking ray tracing, might still be playable. The heck, 75 still didn't even change anything. So guys, this is a really well optimized game. It's only using 8 GB of VRAM even at 4K. So that's how we utilize the VRAM and not just max it out. Now, so this game might be really well playable on an 8 GB card as well. Need to test it out later, but for now, man, really solid gameplay. I like it so far. It's a shame we don't have. Oh, we do have ammo. Okay, there you go. Damn, that is punchy. I like that. Ooh. Damn, bruh. I like this game, man. Pretty solid so far. This is 4K. I'm not even turning down to 1440p or anything. This is running really well. I'd say just keep these settings on and you should be totally fine. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think I'll just play the rest of the game like this. Test it out like this, you know. I'm not going to turn down from very high. There's no need to. But just to see what can get us to like quality mode and maybe try going to medium. See if that's going to get us to, you know, no frame gen. Just turn that off. I just want to see what gets us to, you know, solid 60, almost 60 FPS on native 4K. 44 FPS. So even on medium settings, it's like barely getting 50. So, but man, it's not stuttering whatsoever. So I'm actually not mad about it. It's the type of game that you can actually kind of make it playable on 30 FPS, you know. The old Dark Souls games were all like 30 FPS locked back in the days, so this should be playable for a lot of people. How to use that, bro? I don't have ammo. God damn. Bitch. Gotta lock in. Oh yeah, there you go. That's a lock. I really like the combat in this game. This is so punchy. Yeah, man. Solid performance. I'm not gonna lie. Even on medium settings, it looks pretty good. But again, when you can get 60 plus FPS on very high settings, everything maxed out, I would not be playing like this. So I'd say go to, maxed out settings and then use performance mode and use FSR frame gen. It should be like solid 70 plus FPS like you just saw. So yeah, I'm pretty glad I tested this out on the B580 first. So this is quality mode though. So it's on native. So native, to make it work on native settings, I think you need to go to low. Even then, I don't think it's gonna be 60 FPS, unfortunately. Yeah, so low settings, it just completely butchers the whole lighting and everything. Still not able to get 60, so yeah, I mean, it's a B580, guys. Still on native 4K, it's only using about 7.4 GB of VRAM. So yeah, when there's options like upscaling and frame gen and all of that, just use those. For a game like this, it's totally playable. So yeah, stick to very high, use ray tracing if you want to, and then enable frame gen. Should be getting 60 to 70 FPS easily. And that's what I would like to play the game on. So I was going to 1440p. All right, 1440p. I'm back to very high with ray tracing on. Everything maxed out. Native. Getting barely 40 FPS. Okay. Still using only 8 GB of VRAM. That's actually amazing. So 33 FPS. It is actually dropping down into the 30s here and there. But again, still really impressive for the visuals too. The visuals looks actually pretty detailed and sharp. And that's all you need for a game like this, man. I have no idea where to go next. I think it's this way? Yeah, I think it's that way. I think it's this way. I have no idea. Yeah, it's definitely this way. But yeah, guys, 37 FPS with these settings. All right, so let's keep it going. But before that, let me use some upscaling. I'm gonna go to quality mode. Okay, and then maybe use frame gen, FSR. Wow, that takes you all the way to 95 on DLSS quality. I mean FSR quality. Now it's super smooth. Wow. Okay. What is this? Revitalized beacon. Okay. I'm gonna rest here. Cleanse the beacon and then go somewhere else. What the heck is this? So inside of this, you're getting 100 plus FPS because there's nothing much to render. It's a test. A Meridian actuator. I don't know what that is. Let's keep it going. Okay, so it's running pretty well for an early access game. Even on a mid-range budget, the best budget GPU that you can get in 2026. Exploiting vulnerability. Okay. Who's this? See, like one shot? That's crazy. So yeah, guys, 95 FPS inside of this. Super smooth. Oh shit. Oh, he's just one shot. This guy's big though. Holy shit, I didn't expect that to happen. God damn, he's gonna get me with that. Let me try to kill him. Oh shit. I thought that was enough to kill him. Revive shell, what does that even mean? What the heck is this? Bro, this guy keeps throwing shit. You know what? Shoot him. There it is. So that's why it's model. Shit. How do you restore ammo? I don't know. I think it's automatic. But yeah, the performance, absolutely solid so far, man. No complaints whatsoever. How do you get your shells back? And again, I don't know how. Still learning about the game. Can see it's upscaled from 49, 50 FPS to 100. So, FSR frame gen is working. The gate has been lifted somewhere. Okay. I think it takes about, right now it's at 21%. Takes time to recover the whole thing, I believe. So I'd say if you're on 1440p, which is probably the most suitable resolution for this GPU. I would be playing the game like this, no issues. 85 FPS, man. This is amazing. I'm gonna go here again and turn off frame generation, and then use. You don't actually need to go down below these settings, but I'm just gonna go to balanced, just for the sake of it, you know. And there you go, 66 FPS. I gotta say it looks slightly blurry, but it's smooth. It's not stuttering whatsoever, so I wouldn't be mad at it. What the heck? A sneaky ass. Can I just block these guys' shots? I actually like the combat in this game really well. I don't know, man. Type of games hook you in. But yeah, you actually lose, go down from 60 here and there. Oh, so that's the shell ability. Okay. 63 FPS. So yeah, actually adding the frame gen is gonna make you, it's gonna give you the best performance out of this and the best experience. You know? Let me see what the hell this is about. Can I use it? I don't have it. I used it already, my dumbass. Come on, dude. Yeah, I used it at the beginning of the game. Like an idiot. I think it's fully back now, so should be good, I guess. But yeah, balance mode is also kind of playable. If you want that 60 plus FPS, just enable frame gen using quality mode. That should be enough. I think that's enough for 1440p. Now let's move to 1080p. Should be an easy dub. Alright, 1080p. Again, no upscaling, native, and very high settings. 60 FPS. So if you're on a 1080p monitor, which I'm assuming the majority of the players are going to be on a B580, this game is a breeze to run. It's still like GPU intensive. See that? It's not even freaking CPU intensive, even on these settings. So pretty solid. See, when you're shooting the enemies down like that, it drops down from 60. But again, 1080p. Just use DLSS quality and you should be solid. This is what we're gonna do right here. So go here, display, set native. I'm gonna go quality. And that should be it. 87 FPS. Wow, amazing. On 1080p monitor, this is it. Just enable quality mode and you are good. Just max the game out. No compromise. It might be still a little bit intensive in some areas like this. What the hell is that? Is that a boss? Holy Jesus, what the heck was that? This guy exploded out of nowhere. That is crazy. Where did he go? I don't know what the hell this guy's deal is, but I can't get close to these guys. Okay. What? What is the range? What is the radius of these guys' explosions? Okay, that was my first death. You start from here? That's terrible. I need to use this ability on that dude. You know what I mean? The health bar. I don't know how long it takes to reload that. But yeah, 70 FPS, man. It is actually running really well. I'd say just keep it on this. Don't need anything else. Or even like go back to native settings and then use frame gen. FSR, because NVIDIA DLSS stuff doesn't work. It's there as a facade, pretty much. And now it's like 106 FPS upscale from 52. Absolutely playable. I like the sound effects, you know what I mean? Yeah, this thing gets a little hard, I'm not gonna lie. And I don't have a lot of patience when it comes to these things. Which is why I don't like games like Elden Ring, you know? If it pisses me off a little too much, I'll start like breaking things. I don't want to do that. But yeah, 1080p is absolutely playable, 90 FPS with frame gen on native settings. If I were you, if this was my GPU, I'll play like this, no problem. Okay, back to this guy. Let me see if I can kill him this time. Ooh, okay. I still got hit with that, how? Oh shit! Oh, there it is. Man, this guy is an absolute ass, bro. I gotta kill him before he spawns new enemies. You know what I mean? There it is, he's dead. Okay, got him. What is this? Cover gloom. I think that's my remains from the last death. Okay. 46% of the thing. Alright, so there you guys have it, man. I think I don't need to show you guys anything further. You can just max the game out pretty much and get a really solid experience out of this game on the B580. So yeah, this game is well optimized for the Intel GPUs. So I expect the game to be having XeSS frames and all of that when the game actually releases. But for early access, this is totally playable even with FSR frame gen. So yeah guys, Mortal Shell 2, absolutely amazing on the B580. So give it a shot. Might be something that you like. So yeah, if you guys find this video helpful, if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more benchmarks. And if you guys want to check out my previous videos on the 3080 Ti, on some other cool games, it's going to be up here. And that'll be it, guys. Hope you guys are having a great time wherever you are. I'll catch you guys in the next one. So take it easy and peace out.